What's up? Welcome. We are back. We are finally getting down to the Juggernauts. I'm not gonna lie, I started recording a Juggernaut video, and I got pissed off and junked it because it was bad. I couldn't figure out how to beat this guy. It was starting to get really piss me off, and I just junked the whole thing, walked away from it. Literally, literally. I switched out the water engineer robot for the tree occult dancer, and now it works perfect. I fail like once every 20 runs, and that is only because he gets caught by the my damage dealer, which is just the tree gunslinger right here. Gets caught by the um, that like scare um, thing. What is it? The fear. Every once in a while, he'll die from fear when he gets the AOE attack. But it's a very small occasion that it happens. So I feel confident spreading this team out for you guys. It does require the tree gunslinger, but um, honestly, that is the only must. You can you can do it with other. You don't need to have the Water Doctor Evil like I am using. I just have him in there for his extra buffs. You can use different units with different buffs. You don't need to use him specifically. I use him because he's got good gear and I like using him. So I use him. Same goes for the tree Merc Mom who I have over there on the tank side. She is simply, for me, she's just got better gear than my other units. But if you don't have her and your better gear is on your other units, then your other units will be better for this. It's that simple. Like there's a multitude of tank options for you to use. Like we've gone over them many times. Um, we can go over them again at the end of this run. I'll finish it for this run, and then we can go over them. We can take a look at what other people are using for their tanks, for their damage dealers, and then we'll get out of here. I don't want to make this a very long video. It's just a quick little showing you guys my team because I finally figured out how to make it work. Um, and I did promise that we would get going on these. So this is the first one. This is the insane setting. Um, we are running insane. I'm not trying to beat the normal and hard for you guys. I will beat the normal and hard, and then we will figure out insane. Um, so hopefully tomorrow I can be up here with the fire juggernaut because I still have to beat the other four juggernauts. I only have the water juggernaut beaten, and then I'll have some more summons to play with too. But this is what I got for this one, and he's about to wreck shop. Next turn. There's the rum kegger. There's the extra shield. There's the heat sink. And there's the tornado. Boom. Gross. All right, so if you don't have the Merc Mom, you can always move your Occult Dancer over here. I mean, this guy is using 4 cooldown reducers. Again, as long as you have your gear on these units are going to be better for you. My better gear is on my Nat 5s because I like playing with my Nat 5s. It's really that simple for me. I like playing with toys. I like collecting toys. I like playing with toys, so that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Another good option, hell, even this will work. It's just gotta be tanky enough to survive, and with the double heal, this is a good option over here. Like it's not a bad choice. She cleanses herself, so that's a good option. A lot of people using the Merc Mom. You can use him. He's a good sustain unit. And like I said, you want to have at least 2 cooldown reducers. Um, Honestly, I'm not seeing anything other than the Tree Doctor Evil. Or Tree Gunslinger. So I'm not sure. Maybe if someone is using something other than the Tree Gunslinger to take down this guy, throw it down in the comments below so that we can all know. Because yeah, right now it appears the Tree Gunslinger is the only damage unit that anybody's really using. Got this guy over here, that's kind of cool, like that. Get him in there. Super cost team right here. Yeah, ideally 3. Ideally 3. Like I know, but if I had a light engineer robot, it would be so much fucking easier. Because that's what I'm missing from my team. If you guys are curious, I'm chatting with Yimsy. He might have popped up on the screen for you right here, right around this area right here, right above the growing. You would have seen what he's talking about. Ideal is 3 cooldown reducers, but one of the ideal cooldown reducers is this light engineer robot because he throws up that defense buff, which is different from, like, if you notice, that's the one buff that I don't have that I would love to have because it will add sustainability to your team, to your run. Like, that is one of the best cooldown reducers that you can use for any of the dungeons, is the light engineer robot. He is a fantastic unit. He is good basically everywhere. If you have one, build him, get him up there. He is going to be one of your favorite units. He can, but yeah, like, light is just way better. And honestly, I was trying to do it with the water in place, and I was dying. Like, that's where I just kept getting pissed off. So I switched out the water and went with just the 2 cooldowns, and put in the Tree Occult Dancer, and she brought my survivability up because she brought that extra heal. So it's really whatever you think you're lacking, it can be as simple as a 1 unit switch. Like, you don't need to redo your whole team, just switch out 1 unit. One little unit. Like, it can really be a big difference. And like I said, mine was just a simple Occult Dancer in place of a widely used unit. Like, you see my team. Oh, you can't see my team. Hang on. Hang on. Now you can see my team. Yeah, literally. Like, I was running this exact same team, and the only difference, I was trying it like this. And it would work sometimes. Sometimes. I was getting like 4 wins in a 10 run. And that just was pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It was pissing me off. Like, to the point where I just, like, nope, I'm fucking done. I need to walk away because I'm getting pissed. Like, and then I just popped him out. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try. Popped her in, and I couldn't be happier. It's really silly how easy it is to just make these little tweaks and boost up your luck. Like, honestly, do not forget about this luck. Do not forget about this luck. I'll make myself a little bit smaller so that you can see it. I don't have a high cost either. 182 luck. It really makes what you get from these dungeons a lot better if you can get your luck over 150. You don't need to have your luck 300 like these other people do. Just get it over 150. Get your luck to above 150 and you will see your drop quality increase dramatically. Like that's kind of like the threshold that I've noticed. Like above 150 really improves the quality of your drops. And then don't be afraid to use units that are at a disadvantage in these dungeons. Like I was scared to throw in this clock, and he's not built very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's got a good amount of HP, but he's got such little defense that I had to put him in the back line because he just kept fucking dying like a piece of tissue paper. And that's why I stopped using the fire engineer robot as well. I just couldn't get him tanky enough, not with his fast and everything that I needed him to be. Like he's even like this in the front row, he was dying like a fucking tissue, just getting obliterated over and over and over again, no matter what I did. So irritating. But yeah, little changes, guys. That you don't need to make drastic changes to your teams, and don't be afraid to do a single run and check your team. It doesn't all have to be a 10 run every time. Do a single run, see if it works, see why it's working, why it's not working. Like you can see why it's not working when you do your stuff. Like, you'll notice what's going on just by playing and watching what your units are doing. You'll see what you need to actually have happen, especially if you're using this gunslinger. This gunslinger, like I said, he seems to be the only damage dealer anybody's using for this water dungeon. And I mean, I'm sure that there's other options you could use, like the tree sharpshooter, maybe. Oh, she's not going to do anywhere near the kind of damage that he is. Like his passive, like that tornado skill, it does too much damage to this guy to have anything else be a viable option to replace him. Like I know it sucks right now because this game's so new, so we don't have a lot of options yet. As we get more options, we'll definitely be doing more videos. Like there's a lot of creators for this game. We're all trying to find different ways to beat these dungeons for everybody else. Like there's just not a lot of options yet. We know there's more units coming with the intent of giving you more options. The devs have already put out a note about that. At least one of the 4-star units that will be released next will be a single target damage nuke specifically for the Abyss and Mental Fortress dungeons. There will be at least one unit coming in the next big patch. They already said it. Their next big unit download will have another damage-based unit for these dungeons specifically. So I'm looking forward to that. But I mean, until then, we're gonna do what we can and try and knock out all these other dungeons. But that is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like. Think about subscribing. And I will see you tomorrow with the Fire Juggernaut. Hopefully. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow with the Fire Juggernaut. I'm not promising anything because he might literally kick my ass. Have a great one.